Hey you guys, so I wanted to kind of do a YouTube video on my journey of doing my first bikini competition for NPC, and I'll go over a little bit in detail on my meal prep, my mental state, I guess, through the whole thing, peak week, and some other things. And so hopefully, if you guys are ever considering it or interested or just wanting to know what it's about, hopefully I can give that to you in this video. Okay, so a little bit about me. My name is Shayna. I'm married to the most amazing husband. I have 2 kids. I have a 9-year-old and I have a 15-month-old who isn't walking still. He's a little stinker. But anyways, I was a gymnast. I was a gymnast for 10 years. Loved it. So I knew that I wanted to find a sport that was more like a me sport. And I knew that this was something that I really wanted to do for a long time. So I kind of did some researching, and after I had my last baby, I'm like, you know what, I just have to go for it. I'm 30 years old now, might as well do it. So I live in Phoenix, Arizona. So there's a lot of places that help you out with training. A lot of gyms, you can find somebody there that will do your prep, but I did a lot of research and I found somebody that I knew for a while, but she's amazing, Kayla Lynn Fitness, who has helped me on this journey, and she's very supportive and loving and pushes me, so that's what you need. Also, you need a posing coach. If your coach doesn't do it themselves, I suggest you have somebody that you can go to that knows how to pose you and what the judges would be looking for. So I go in Phoenix. I go to, well, he's in Scottsdale, PT by Joe, and oh my gosh, he is phenomenal. But it's vital to have a posing coach, knowing how you're going to present yourself on stage and knowing your best angles. So definitely have a posing coach. I did a short prep. I did 11 weeks, which is a little crazy, but having a background of gymnastics, it helped a little bit with some muscle memory. But yeah, it was crazy. I wish I started earlier, but needless to say, it was a good experience, and it really got me in the swing of things of just getting started and just going for it. So 11 weeks, usually I think it's about 15, 16 weeks for a prep. I didn't realize how many weeks I really needed. But anyways, so the next thing was food. So my coach, she got me on a 2-week diet of chicken and veggies, green veggies, and I didn't realize how much protein I wasn't eating. You need to eat a ton of protein. I still do 5 meals a day. It was really hard the first 2 weeks. I wanted to just throw everything up. I just could not keep it in, but you get used to it and then you start wanting the food, which is great. I was starving at the end. And you got to make sure that you know that you're going to be getting rid of all of the soda. I didn't drink soda, so it wasn't a big deal, but sodas, sugars, lots of carbs you're not going to be able to have, gluten, your salad dressings even. So just know that there is a lot that you're going to have to give up. Alcohol was a big one. I love my beer. But yeah, so that's what you're going to be giving up. Back to posing. I posed every week. In the beginning, I didn't do too well. I didn't realize that you really did need to be posing every week and getting that kind of your muscle memory for that too. You had to make sure that you are there, you looked presentable, you looked you looked ready on stage. It's very important. Meal prepping, we'll go back to that too. So meal prepping, I did it usually Sunday before the week. It took, if I was doing it for the whole week, I think it took about 2 to 4 hours, depending on how slow I was. And it's a lot of work up front, but it is so worth doing. Meal prepping is phenomenal. I would just take all my chicken, put it in the crock pot, have shredded chicken, and cook up all my veggies, put them in a container, and you're good to go for the week. Make sure that you're listening to your coach. That is a huge one. You might think like, oh my gosh, I can't eat all this food, which I thought that too. I'm like, I can't do it. But listen to her. Do what he says, or else you're not going to get where you need to be. That's why you have a coach. My suit, I was going to go for all of these fun colors. I was thinking about them. I Pinterest them, which is good to do. And I was super excited. I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I want. And I presented it to my coach, and she's like, those colors will not look good on you. So make sure you have somebody who knows what will look good on you. I got my suit from Bikini Vixen. She is amazing. Oh, I have my suit here. Here, I'll show you. So this is my suit. It is, it's upside down. It is beautiful. And I didn't think that I was going to wear blue. A lot of people have blue and red, and I was like, I'm just going to stray away from that. But it looks good on me, so I love it. Anyways, so yeah, Bikini Vixen, she does amazing work. Make sure you're talking to your family about this and the journey that you're going to be on, because it is super hard. If they're having a barbecue and they have all of this junk that you're wanting to eat, you need to make sure that you have somebody there that can help you get over those cravings and fight it. It's hard. So have somebody that has your back, your husband, your kids, anyone, your mom. I have some other things written down. So I will put on here, show you my before and after. My before, what I look like. I just a skinny mini, and then I put a lot of, I feel like I put muscle on. I weigh pretty much the same, but I think I lost a lot of that skinny fat and put on some muscle. I'm still bulking up as much as I can for my next shows. But just, I wouldn't weigh yourself too much. It's not worth it. You'll see the pictures. I take many pictures, and you'll definitely see the difference. Peak week. So when you get to peak week, it is the last week before your competition, and you need so much support during that week. You need to make sure that your head is in the right spot. Stay positive. It is super hard that last week. Well, the whole thing is, but the last week, your mental, like you know that this is the last week. This is all you can get in all the workouts that you can. You're really pushing yourself. At least I did. And my food, it stayed the same. Some people get rid of their water or put more salt in their body, but I keep mine the same, especially the last week. I didn't want to change anything and ruin anything that was going for me. Show day. So show day, you're there. You gotta be present. Know that this is your time to shine. If you get first or last, you did your best to get there, and you have more shows in the future to do, and you just got to focus on having fun. The whole journey, ended up here. And you just don't worry about anything. Just get out there and relax and have fun and feel good about yourself. But yeah, that's kind of about it. I hope this helped you guys figure out what you guys would want to do. If you have questions about it, you guys can message me. But yeah, it's such a fun process, and if you guys choose to do it, oh my gosh, you'll love it. You might just get hooked like me. All right, peace.